All right, guys, welcome back to the Crypto Boys. And we told you part 2 of SOLOGENIC was coming your way. And we've got a couple things that we want to run past you in this video. A couple very important things that we weren't able to get to in our other video that will all be discussed and expressed in this video. As always, guys, if you have comments or any suggestions below, please drop them down. We respond to almost everybody and we appreciate you guys being with us. But let's get into the video.
The first thing we have to talk about are the needs. They need to accomplish these several things that we're going to talk about, as well as a couple concerns, not problems, not anything we're pulling our money out of by any means, just something that we got to pay attention to, you guys got to pay attention to, and that's really the main part of this video.
Be honest with you, how do you even pull your money out anyways? Because to get our money in, it was so hard. I don't know if we could figure out how to pull our money out right now.
And that brings us to need number one. They need to get on some type of normal centralized exchange.
Yes.
They need to get on Binance. Everyone's talking about, hey, Binance, they're kind of partnering with Binance. You can go on Binance and find Solo on there, but you can't trade it. You can't buy it. I mean, for us to do the other video that we did on how to make the actual buying of SOLOGENIC, it took freaking forever. So for you guys to buy it, it would be so much easier for everyone that's in Solo to just go on Binance or Crypto.com or whatever and buy it off of there.
And the bottom line is you're not going to get the FOMO and the actual buys up until it gets listed on a centralized exchange. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to have everybody watch the Crypto Boys video that we cut down from 40 minutes to 6 minutes on how to buy it. Now, some people will do that because they really believe in the project like we do, but it's not going to happen for the wide majority of people.
No, you can't just FOMO in when you're, drunk and you hear about one thing on your phone, boop, one buy. No, it's like 77
Is that how people
steps.
FOMO in?
I don't know.
Just drunk on their phone?
It is now.
That's how we do it.
That's how I do it.
So another thing that they have to accomplish is this MiFID license. It's the Markets and Financial Instruments Directive. So if you scroll down just a little bit in this article, basically the big thing is that this is going to keep everything robust. It's going to keep everything common. It's going to basically their regulatory framework of the European Union. I don't know if it's similar to the SEC and a couple other things we have obviously over in America, but without this license, this is kind of what's going to push everything west for them, at least in Solo's mind.
In conjunction with the MiFID license that they're looking to get, they also, on their roadmap, guys, we talked about this last time, they've accomplished a lot of things, fantastic, looking to get, that debit card or credit card NFT marketplace, which is actually live. We'll show you here in a second of that. But all the way down at the bottom, this is the most important piece of the puzzle here, the securities broker dealer's license. So pretty darn close with the MiFID license that we're talking about here, but that is pending. That is the one most important about this entire project, that they get this here in the United States.
If they don't get their securities broker dealer license and it doesn't happen, or the license, even the MiFID license, honestly, this project's going to struggle to gain a lot of momentum. Even if it possibly some listings on a bigger exchange, maybe their NFTs hit off, but NFTs are all super down right now, and some other things could go right for them. But the huge price action that we're looking for, that everybody in Solo's looking for, probably won't happen until one of these major events take place.
Speaking of major events, one of the other major events that we want to talk about is the SEC lawsuit with XRP. Because it's on the XRP ledger, it does not necessarily matter, though, if the SEC is in favor of this, if they're going to, whatever is going to happen with the actual lawsuit, it doesn't really matter because the ledger is open. It's an open source blockchain that anyone can build on, so it doesn't really matter. They're just using it as a platform, so it's not going to go away because of this lawsuit.
I still think if the XRP case comes out and obviously everything goes well with it, it's probably going to pump Solo a little bit as well.
Yes, it will. Probably Corium too on top of that.
Yeah, I could see that.
All right, like we were just talking about, their DEX, their decentralized exchange. They also have a trading platform here, so you can buy SOLOGENIC on there with XRP. You can also buy NFTs. They have lots and lots of different NFTs. Kind of goofy if you ask me, of the different prices and everything like that. A little crazy. You can also swap out fiat. And their Solo card is not done yet, and the Binance Smart Chain Bridge is not 100% complete by any means, but they're working on that, and then they do need to get listed on Binance or some other exchange for this to really take off.
We do not want to waste any of your time, guys, so we're going to pop over to just a price really quick because we do want to go over some price action. Obviously, you guys know Joe and I bought our bag at about 50 cents or so just because we liked the price, round number. It didn't really matter to us if it went up and down from there. We liked the price. You can see that it ran up to just over like $6, I want to say. Was it $6? Yeah, just over $6, hung out there for a little bit and came back down. If we get some of the things we're talking about, you're probably going to see some sort of run like this again. And with the backing Solo has behind it and its team behind it, I really believe, and we really believe as the Crypto Boys, that SOLOGENIC can have another run in them.
So you're telling me that if it goes from that 40, 50, maybe it goes down to 30 cents, who knows right now, and it goes all the way back up to $6, $7, $10, $20, I mean, it doesn't even matter if you put $100 in. If you think about it, if you put 10 grand in there, something crazy, something wild. I mean, this has potential. We say this a lot. It has potential to rip. It has potential to rip. This actually legit has potential to absolutely explode.
So the last thing we want to get into, guys, is just going to be the limited supply of SOLOGENIC. You don't always see this, but all their circulating supply is already out there, so you know what's going to happen. You kind of can look this up on everything, and it's going to be more out in front of your face than other projects. Now, here's the thing about SOLOGENIC, that it really doesn't matter about SOLOGENIC in conjunction against anything else, because there's nothing like it in its field right now, exactly what SOLOGENIC's trying to do. But it is basing its entire credibility and its projects and its future off of setting some pretty big goals and getting these licenses that don't get out all the time. So once that happens, you're going to see this project absolutely go to the moon.
All right, guys, if you took the 15,000 steps in our other video that we showed you on how to get to from XRP to over from KuCoin and whatever else to buy yourself some Solo, you got a bag of Solo, make sure you like the video. If you have not bought it just yet, well, go back, watch that other video, and we'll show you how to do it. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we always say, hey, don't subscribe unless you actually want to learn some things from the Crypto Boys. So we do appreciate you joining us today, guys. And thanks, as always, for being with the fittest crypto channel on YouTube.
Peace.
We're out.